Acer Nitro 5 AN51545, Ryzen 7 5800H plus RTX 3088GB laptop, opinion. These are some interesting results. Again, the CPU scores are up there within 5% of the higher tier laptops built on similar hardware that we've tested, both in CPU loads and in combined tasks. The GPU scores are a bit lower, though, as expected from a platform that's highly dependent on the TDP and clock speeds. The 3080 in this Nitro 5 is a lower power and lower clocked Max-Q variant, so within 10 to 20% slower than the higher power 3080s tested in other products. We'll have a follow-up article comparing the various 3080 implementations, so you'll know what to expect when shopping for a 3080 laptop this year. There are, however, a couple of important aspects to keep in mind here. First off, this Nitro 5 runs way quieter than any other 3080 notebooks we've tested so far, with the fans ramping up to only around 40 to 41 decibels in demanding loads. For the last years, the Nitro 5 series has been among the most popular budget gaming laptops, delivering excellent performance and value in an affordable package. Acer cleaned up the design over time, updated the thermal module, the keyboard, and the screen options, and now they've put some surprisingly powerful hardware in this 2021 Nitro 5 update. I never expected an 80-class GPU on a Nitro 5, but this can be spec'd now up to a 3080 laptop graphics chip and a Ryzen 7 5800 octa-core processor, with plenty of RAM and storage options, and also some of the better screens you can get on a gaming notebook at this time. Despite all these, the Nitro 5 hasn't moved away from its budget roots, so it's still a plastic-made mid-sized laptop that lacks some of the fancy features available on higher-tier computers, such as biometrics, USB-C charging, good audio, or premium materials. But it's supposed to compensate for these lacks and its quirks with a more affordable price tag, which, judging by past experience, most other OEMs won't be able to match for similar specs. At the same time, you should get this with the right expectations in terms of performance, as Acer went with a lower power implementation of the AMD and Nvidia chips, and there's a performance gap between this and other higher power RTX 3080 notebooks that we've tested so far. A gap that shouldn't come as a surprise on a more affordable product, and that's also heavily balanced out by the excellent temperatures and noise levels we registered with our sample. I don't know how Acer did it, but this Nitro 5 is one of the coolest and quietest gaming machines I've tested in years, and that alone might be worth a 10 to 20% dip in gaming frame rates. And perhaps not necessarily on the 3080 models, but surely on the cheaper 3060 configurations. That wraps up our review of the Acer Nitro 5 AN51554, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, so get in touch down below. Are you willing to sacrifice on performance and the other features mentioned throughout the article for the cheaper price and excellent noise, thermals, which is the value proposition Acer offers with this 2021 Nitro 5? I for one might be. The good. Sturdily made and nice looking for the class. Fast and quiet keyboard with numpad and 4-zone RGB. Fast 144Hz IPS screen, with higher tier options also available. Performs well with daily use and games. Runs surprisingly cool and quiet with demanding loads. Easy to open up and upgrade. Competitively priced. The bad. Still a smudgy black plastic build, with some red accents. No biometrics, card reader or USB-C video, charging. A lower power implementation of the RTX 3000 chips. Only a 58 Wh battery and shorter battery life.